we don't know. Meenal ma'am, over to you so that we know you more closely. Thank you, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. Hi, my bachas, my rising kids. How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Good. Now, before we start, a very humble request. I know many of you have not written Emirise as your name. Please, darlings, write your name as Emirise. See, many children have written. So, you can see on the screen. So, whoever is not written, can you please change? Yes. We all are proud of, right, of our community, Emirise community. Correct? Thank you, Nahid, and thank you, Roshni, for welcoming us and making us like, even supporters. And it's really a privilege to be a part of with such a expert gurus in front of us. So I would just like to narrate in 2-3 minutes what is this about community. Is dear parents and my lovely rising kids. Thanks a ton for joining these online sessions, which is supported by Emirise Teens Community. Now, we are 4 moms. We shared a dream one day and shaped the community into reality with the blessing of Almighty, elders, parents, and our well wishers. And it's a privilege to welcome all of you in this community where your voice rises, idea takes flight, and tomorrow's leader stands tall in today's future. We, inspiring moms and the founders, strongly believe kids in these young minds to nurturing these young minds, not for only before these webinars. We have many more exciting initiatives which is coming up in the next month. And I invite Roshni and Nahid ma'am, you all are most welcome to join our community. So like, face-to-face workshops are there, photography is there, adventurous trips are there, volunteering, career guidance, counseling, so many things are there. And maybe we don't know in future, some kids will choose the career out of this, all the skills activities. So our proven track record, we have done many activities such as like you can say the logo competitions, then the public speaking competition, webinars, even the MUN participation guidance. Nowadays in school, many kids are willing to participate in MUN. So, my son, he's just 16 years old and he has reached to chair position. So he shared his knowledge with the kids. So this is the way networking and all, we encourage the young minds to come on the stage and share your achievements. And our goal is to support and empower, and support every young kid and to grow them as a individual, a capable and confident individual, and not only the individual, responsible citizen on the earth. We have to take care of our mother nature. We have to take care of our earth. So please join us, and we would like to bring you out from your comfort zone and to bring you new horizon where you can mix with each other, you can do networking, and it's a very safe social networking under our presence, and our all 4 moms kids are always present in the networking. So do not worry, ma'am. Mothers, the parents, your kids are in safer hand. So kids, you all are most welcome to spread your wings where whole universe is waiting for you, my darlings. All right. And for more information, please, any of you can contact us. We are 4 founder members, and you can contact or any of us, and we will guide you how to join the Emirates Teens Community Services. Right. And this is for 9 to 20 years. So we are waiting for our brightening stars to join the community. Okay, kids. Now I will not take so much time. I know I have taken 3-4 minutes, but you to give little elaboration like what is the community about. And now I will hand over again to our experts, Roshni ma'am as well as Nahid ma'am, and she will take all the seminars along with her, flow. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Meenal ma'am. I request you to please post your community link here because even we would love to participate, all the people to join you. So let's, everybody, I have something in my hand. Can you see what is this? It is what is it? Can somebody share what is it? Can you see?
A sand clock.
Yeah. So what is it depicting?
The time flowing.
Yeah, your exam time. You have to give your best and see how time is going. So fast, so fast. Does everybody has this experience? You can unmute and speak. The time is less
Yes.
and so much syllabus is there. Yeah. So today we are first welcoming for the next 20 to 30 minutes how during your exam time, as I see how many children, please unmute and speak. You have a little, stress to perform your best. At times, yes or no? You want to perform best?
Yes.
Yeah. And you want to write that exam paper that not missing even one point, like the writing part, which the examiner is going to see. And I have here Roshni ma'am, who is into handwriting, graphology. Let me tell you, when you were in your mama's tummy, the time the handwriting was, the brain, the finger imprints were forming, these all play a lot of role. Our brain was also forming. So can you see your handwriting and brain is linked? And madam is going to teach many things right now in the session. So I want to request each one of you to please open your cameras because this is a way we will know each other. So don't be afraid, scared. Might be we are strangers. Just open your cameras because this is a way to 100% participate and get closer to us. Thank you so much. Everybody, this is a request from my side. And Roshni, ma'am, can you please introduce yourself as you will be able to really guide them and also share with us your expertise and your journey also in a story form so that we know who you are. And over to you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Nahid, ma'am. First of all, a warm welcome to each one of you, parents and kids, for attending this session on a busy weekday, taking out time and coming here to attend and learn something about exams, about studies, and how we can empower ourselves. So, welcome. A warm welcome to Emirise, Nilal Dalal ma'am, and all the admins and the members of Emirise. If I have to say one or two sentences about Meera Ji, she is a great leader. I have seen her, attended a couple of her events. She has dedicated her time and efforts for women, for leadership, for social causes and whatnot. Ask her, and you will come to know what else she is not doing. So thanks a lot, ma'am. Welcome and enjoy the session. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's start. And before I start, let me give a brief introduction about myself so that you know whom you are listening to. Okay. Myself, I am Roshni, and you see, a word written before my name, that's graphologist Roshni. Now, graphologist means the one who studies handwriting. So, what I do, especially with adults, is I analyze the handwriting and signature of a person, and then I can talk about the personality, the nature, including the health of the person just by looking at the handwriting. So you will come to know, even Nahid ma'am said, our handwriting is connected to our mind, our subconscious mind. And that's the reason the handwriting has to be scientific. And when I say scientific, I will explain, the later part of the session, I will explain what does it mean. So handwriting is very crucial, especially when it comes to exams. Exams and handwriting goes hand in hand. So you cannot neglect, either the study part or the handwriting part. Now, first and foremost, I will explain, what are the different challenges kids face during exams or in general when it comes to writing. First and foremost, the handwriting is not neat, it is illegible, people cannot read. Just imagine the mind of the examiner or the teacher who has to correct hundreds of papers. She's or he is struggling at one end, At the same time, just imagine the student, especially those who are answering board exams or above ninth grade, or even the younger ones, the little ones. You know everything verbally. Orally, I ask you something, your child can say everything, answers everything. But when it comes to writing, because of the challenges he or she faces, the handwriting is not legible, cannot complete the paper on time, it's not neat, and whatnot. Now, this is one challenge that kids face. And there are many other challenges what kids face. I will explain two challenges, the main common ones. What are the challenges what kids faces nowadays, and what is the solution for it? Now, the flow will be, I will conduct this session, and later Nagit ma'am will have a session. At the end, we will have question and answer session. So if there is anything that you have not understood, you want to ask, we will have time later. Okay. Now, I was talking about the challenges. The one challenge which our kids face is known as dysgraphia. Dysgraphia means the child is writing, but because there is no proper connection between the mind and the body, or the mind and the hand, the thoughts which are there in the mind are not flowing through your hand on the paper, on the exam answer sheet. And that is because the child, misses out some spellings, some words, or sometimes even sentences together. Because, that flow, they say, it is here, it is not coming because the flow is missing. The coordination between the mind and the hand is missing. That is one challenge in brief. The second, one more challenge, if I have to say, the other challenge is known as writer's cramp, wherein kids experience a lot of pain, fatigue, the hands start sweating, and other physical discomfort when it comes to writing. And because of all this, the answer paper is not written on time, it's illegible, the examiner cannot read. Just imagine the child has studied everything, unfortunately won't get any marks. And because of this, what we teach our kids or our students is what is known as hand exercises. Now, what is the importance of hand exercises and why it is needed? Hand exercises, first and foremost, they increase the muscle strength of the hand or the finger, which is required for writing. Why the muscle strength is important or why it is not there nowadays in kids. See, when we were kids, like, I'm talking to the parents, when we were kids, we used to do a lot of, physical work, household chores, or sometimes, play, clay, or even with mud. So we used to get a lot of exercise for our fingers and hand, or the whichever part is required for writing. But nowadays, one thing, it is because of nutrition, and secondly, mainly because of the gadgets the child is using, the laptop, the phone, and other things. They're not getting enough exercise for the fingers and the hand. And because of which the strength in the hand is diminishing. It is coming lesser and lesser. And that is the reason we teach hand exercise for our students. And also by doing it consistently, initially we watched a video, how, that consistent effort is required for anything. So when we do these hand exercises consistently, what happens? The muscles are stimulated or they get strength, which is required for writing. Otherwise, they wouldn't have got that strength if these exercises were not done. So I will teach now a couple of exercises for each one of you. But remember one thing, consistency is the key. It is not that you do it today, tomorrow forgotten and not done, you will get the result. Consistency is the key. Do it every day. You can even do it as a family together. If you have some time, you go for a walk or, you do some exercise. Do this as a family. Twice a day, very good, but at least once a day. So let's start with the exercises. I will, inform or, teach a couple of them. If possible, I request you to switch on the video so I can see if you are doing it in a right way or no. So that, I can just tell you all, okay, this is not the way. So I'll give a second. Please switch on the videos if possible. Yes. Okay. Okay. So let's start with the exercises. Sit straight, and rub your hands. Before each, please do it with me. Even parents can do it with me. And kids, yes, especially, yes, required, yes. Please do it with me. Yeah, rub your hands. Before each exercise, you should rub your hands. So a lot of energy is created here, okay? Now, keep your left hand straight. Keep your left hand straight where exactly near my face, not too high, not too low, and not very close to my face, not very far, somewhere at this distance. Keep your left hand straight. And with the right hand, make a fist out of your right hand. And this should be the distance, your face distance. Keep it here. And then what I do, I come and, just give a fist here, to the left hand. Not too hard, not too fast. So let me count 10 counts we will do. 1, 2, 3. Yes, very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep this hand straight. Keep this hand straight. Some of them I see, the hand is not straight. So keep your hand straight. Now the left hand. So keep your left hand to the right hand straight and make a fist with the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rub your hands. As I said, after each exercise, you need to rub your hand. Okay. Now the second exercise, again, make a fist out of your left hand. And with the right hand, make a cup. Not straight, just make a cup out of your right hand. And from here, you will just take it up like this. Okay, so don't keep your hand too low or too high. Just your fist, your level, and keep it straight. Okay, don't bend it, keep it straight. And fist out of your right hand. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other hand. Okay, make a fist out of the right hand and this becomes a cup. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good, very good. Rub your hands. Very good. Nimisha, I can see. Naman, I can see. Arit. Yes, very good. Pragun. Okay. The next exercise is for the fingers. The fingers are required. Now for the fingers, what we do, keep your hand like this, interlace to each other, the fingers, and you will move with little bit of force, not too slow, like little bit of force, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Once again, repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rub your hands. So after each exercise, we will be rubbing hands. I will teach the fourth exercise is for this part wherein, you hold your pen or pencil, right? So for this hand, keep your hand like this and, we come, bring them together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now change your hand in the other direction. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rub your hands. Of course, there are many other exercises. What you do, rub your hands and then cover your hands with the face. You will see if you have done this properly, the way it is supposed to be done, you will experience a lot of energy that is created. You will feel the difference after doing it for a couple of days. So this is a hand exercise which I request you all to do it every day. Not just during exams, but do it every day. So there is increase in the muscle strength. The connection between the mind and the body also increases. It helps in better writing. The handwriting becomes legible. Okay. So now let's move on with the instrument that we use for writing. The younger ones use the pencil, or once they go to grade 4 or grade 5, they use pen when it comes to writing. Now, we don't know, actually most of us do not know, how do we use a right pen or pencil, and where to hold, what is the right direction. Now, I will give you some simple tips which you can practice and of course, put them for your use during your exams. So that, at least that part is comfortable. You don't have to think much about that. Okay. When it comes to pencil, or when you select a pencil, there are different kinds of pencil these days in the market. First and foremost, if there are parents, it would be easy actually for them also to understand and, apply these tips with their kids. First and foremost, the pencil should be hexagonal in shape. hexagonal or rounded is also okay. You know, this hexagonal means 6 sides. Do not use the pencils which are triangular in shape. Okay, the pencil should be hexagonal in shape. Now, the material of the pencil, it should be made out of wood. No, these days there are plastic and other materials, so it should always be made out of wood. Your pencil should always be made out of wood. Okay, the next thing is, you know, there are kids nowadays, you know, they use, not nowadays, even we used to use, you know, some fancy items on the pencil, right? Some fancy item, it looks good, something you stick over it. What happens if you use that? It is okay, you know, you are writing 2 lines or 3 lines, but the moment you start answering the exam, where, you know, you have to answer for 1 hour, 2 hour, or the, you know, kids in about grade 8 or 7, you know, they have to answer for 3 hours. Just imagine that weight the child has to carry, you know, throughout the exam. For 3 hours, the child will, you know, carry that weight plus the weight of the pencil. So please do not encourage your kids to have any fancy things here on top of the pencil. Okay. Next is, you know, now there are what is known as pen pencils, right? Pen pencil wherein you put that lid and you just press it and it comes down. No, those pen pencils are not for kids. What happens when we use those pen pencils? You know, kids become very conscious. We don't want them to break and then again put one more and one more. So do not give those type of pen pencils or, you know, which come in the pen. No, the traditional ones, the wooden pencils are the best ones. Okay. Next, when it comes to the size of the pencil, what should be the size of the pencil? Now, for the kids who are, you know, little ones, say in KG or grade 1 or even grade 2, do not give them the pencil, you know, which is, you know, bigger in size, because for those tiny ants, this is a very heavy load to carry for those long hours, especially when it comes to exams. So for the kids, the size recommended is something like this, a 3/4 of the pencil. So this is the size of the pencil. You should give it to your little ones. But once they go to grade 3, grade 4 and all, then yes, definitely they can use a bigger size pencil as well. Now, once the pencil, you know, becomes smaller and smaller, you write and then you sharpen, it becomes smaller, smaller and smaller. Once it can be no more senior, that is, you know, once it comes to this size, you have to stop using the pencil. Say, for example, when the pencil becomes this long, please stop using the pencil, because there is nothing to hold here. And then the kid will, you know, as a challenge to complete the work or to write. So as soon as the pencil comes to this size, don't use it for writing. You can use it for sketching or drawing, where, you know, you just do it like this. But for writing, you need little more strength. That's why stop using the pencil when it comes to this size. Okay, now the very important part, the grip of the pencil. Where do you hold the pencil? Now, you know, this is a pencil and there is a conical shape at the base here. So what you will do, you will hold.
We can't hear you. Is it with everybody?
No, it's audible.
It's
No,
audible? It's audible, right? Okay. Okay. If there is any issue, please do let me know or type it in the chat box so that, you know, I know. Otherwise, it was clear, right, till now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what you do, you keep a thumb to the left-hand side, and to the right-hand side is your index finger and supported by the third finger. So this is the right way to grip your pencil or a pen. And it should be just above this cone. It should not be too low or should not be too high here. This is not the right way. Just above this conical shape, you hold a pencil. So these are some of the tips to use a pencil in a very effective way. Now, when it comes to pen, now if this is your pen also you hold it, you know, in a similar way, that is just above this conical shape. You keep your thumb to the left and the index finger to the right, supported by the third finger. This is the right way to grip the pen as well. Now, what should be followed when you select a pen? First and foremost, for the exam, you know, we have the tendency, okay, it's an exam, so I will bring a new good costly pen and give it to my child. No, don't do that mistake. Don't give a new pen to write for the exam. Let the child use that pen for 2-3 days or little before and get the practice with that particular grip, that particular pen, and then let them write. And also, it's very important to have that enough stationery, 2-3 pencils, 2-3 pens when you go for the exam hall, so that at the last minute, you do not worry about these secondary things. Your main focus is to write. Your main focus is put into practice or to flow the thoughts on the paper, not the pen or the pencil, or this is not writing. Okay, let's move on. I was talking about the grip. And also, the pen should have a grip here. This conical shape grip here. And remember, do not use those unique design pens. Now, what do I mean by unique design pens? Unique design is that single design pens which you will find in the banks or the offices, where there is nothing to hold here. It is just, the same design everywhere. You just buy and get it for 50 fils or 1 dirham. So do not use such pens. I'm not saying buy a costly pen. Costly pen is not what is required, but from outside, what is the quality of the pen? Is there a grip to hold? That is very important when coming, when selecting a right pen. One more thing, what is not required for kids is, using this metal type of pen for kids. This pen is for adults, or it's called the signature pen, a metal pen. So do not use give these type of pens for kids. Okay. Also, should we cap the pencil while writing? Or, this is a cap. Where should we keep the cap? Should we cap it here or remove it? It's always a better practice to remove it and then write. Do not, cap it here, because once again, it adds on. We may not think, it will make any difference, but when a child answers the exams for 2 hours, 3 hours, it does make the difference. Okay, so keep the cap separate. Next, now most of the schools, they tell use the ink pen. When they start writing, they tell ink pen. Now, what do we tell our students? Or, because our program is known as Kids Handwriting Development Program. Develop is to do something from the scratch, to start something from the zero. It is not just to improve the handwriting. So what we tell our kids or our students is, do not use the ink pen if you do not have that maturity. Especially when the child goes to grade 4, grade 5, just starting to write with the pen, there is no enough maturity, first of all, to hold the pen. And then the ink pen, the ink will be everywhere, on the books, on the shirt, uniform, everywhere, and not where it is supposed to be, right? So until your child is matured enough to hold a pen, ink pen, we suggest do not use it. But of course, sometimes the schools have their own rules and regulations, but it is not advisable in case if the child is not matured enough. Okay. Now, one more a simple fact, it is not just for kids, it is even for adults, is do not borrow the pen from anyone. Wherever you go, even for a movie or any time, even you go for a PTA meeting, you have to sign that attendance list, take your own pen. Take your own pen and make it a practice for your kids also, for many reasons. So do not, just carry your pen wherever you go. Okay. So now these were the simple tips for pen and pencil. Make use of them in your daily life, in your daily studies, in your daily school life, so that when it comes to exams, you don't have to think twice. It comes to you, subconsciously it is there. You don't have to worry at all. Okay. Now let's move on from pen, pencil, and exercises to the ergonomics of writing, like how we should sit to write. Now this is the chair I am sitting here, and this is my table. Now, what should be the distance between the table and my chair? The ideal distance between the table and the chair is from the wrist to the elbow. Yeah, from this is the so now if this is my distance from the elbow to the wrist, so here I keep my table and chair. So I don't come very close to the table, nor I go very far. If I come very close, all my strength here is on the table, and not too far also. So this is the distance. The distance between the table and the chair is from the elbow to the from the wrist to the elbow. Okay. And your non-writing hand should not be on the book. It should be on the edge of the table. So for example, let's say this is the table. I will keep my non-writing hand on the edge of the table. Now, how do I keep my book? I'm writing like this. I have to sit straight. Always remember, the writer will sit straight. The book will not be straight. or the sheets, the answer paper will not be straight. It will be, if I am a right hand, please note carefully, if I use my right hand to write the answers or the book, I keep the book 45% tilted. It's like this. And if I use my left hand to write the book or the answer sheet, then I tilt it like this, 22 degrees. So for left-handers, it is like this, 45 degrees, and for right-hand, it is 45 degrees, and for left-handers, it is 22 degrees. Okay. Now, moving on, where should we sit to write? Please note, no sofa, no bed, no, comfortable places. It should always preferably a wooden study table and a chair. And also not the comfortable ones, like the one I'm sitting now, where you can, move around, push back and go. This is not for kids. Kids should always have those static, simple table and chair. Now, how do you select a simple table and a chair? The ones what you find in the school. You go for a school PTA meeting, you just observe the table and the chair. They are very simple, no much of fancy things there. So those should be the table and chairs for your kid to write. Now, what should be the height? Shouldn't be too low, shouldn't be too, high also. So that's why, dining table is not suggested, because dining table is to eat food. Height is very high. So dining table is not suggested. So how do you select the right pen? One is to check in the school. Second is check the last bone of the rib cage. We all have a rib cage here. Your parents will know, kids. So just check where is the last bone of the rib cage. Now that last bone should match the height of the table. Slightly here and there is okay, but preferably the last bone of the rib cage should match my table. And then my hand also remains straight, so that I can sit straight and write, so that I don't bend, and so that the force for, my lower back is not strained. Okay, so it is okay when you sit for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but for exams, you will have to sit for hours together. And for the higher board exams, like 3 hours is a must, right? So these simple tips you practice in your daily life, and so that it becomes easier during your exams. And also do not have the, practice of folding the book and writing. Sometimes we fold the book like this and write. Just always keep the book open and write. Okay. Now, I would like to, I spoke initially, I told a sentence about the 5 scientific elements of writing. So when it comes to writing, or whenever we teach our students about writing, we teach, of course, we emphasize on the pen, pencil, and exercises, everything. But very important is to know that any handwriting should have 5 scientific elements of writing. Now, what are these scientific elements of writing? I will just share my screen and with the PPT so that it will be a little clear for you to understand. Just give me a second, please. Yeah, it's visible, right? Somebody just...
Yeah, now it's visible.
Okay. Thank you. So as I said, there are 5 scientific elements of writing. Now, the first element is how the letters are formed, how the letter formation is done. So here it is very, very important for us how the letter formation is done. I will just show my, whiteboard here, Now, if this is letter A, for me, it is very important to start from here, to go up and to come down and, complete this. Sometimes, I can write A like this, or something open like this, or, something all this way it is written. But it is very important to have the right letter formation, how the letter is formed, because it has got a lot of impact on our personality and our health. Because we come to know a lot of things, our personality and our health from our handwriting, we suggest to have that right letter formation. So when it comes to kids, we just teach this kind of letter formation rather than, just to make it look beautiful. Okay, this is a first element, that is the letter formation. So now if you see here, this slide has got inconsistency in letter formation. You see the letter T, or you see letter A. Everywhere, the child has written differently. which means it is inconsistency in the letter formation. It is not consistent. Okay, that is element number 1. Element number 2, when it comes to writing, okay, now this is here, if you see, it is consistent. Everywhere, letter T, letter A, B, everything is written the way it is supposed to be written. Okay, let's move on with the second element. The second element is connectivity. How do we connect and write the letters? Whether we use cursive writing or print style of writing, whatever style you write, you need to maintain it. The second one is known as semi-cursive. Semi-cursive is also good, but whatever style the child writes should be maintained. One more way, to increase the speed is cursive writing. Children who write cursive writing has got a little better speed compared to print writing, because in print writing, each time you have to lift your hand, right? That is not the case when it comes to cursive writing. So second element is connectivity. And if you see the slide here, it is inconsistent. Some places the child has written all cursive, here it is print. So mixture, the mind is confused here. So we do not suggest this idea, which is having inconsistency in connectivity. Here, if you see, it's all consistent. The child has used cursive style of writing and it is consistent. The third element when it comes to scientific writing is known as the zones in the writing. How well your zones are defined. That is the upper zone, middle zone, and lower zone. They have to be clearly visible. You cannot have your upper zone as, same as the middle zone. So that is the third element, which is known as zones in writing. If you see the slide, it is inconsistent. See, letter T has to go up to a certain height, but it has not gone. Similar way here. This slide, if you see, there is consistency in the zones. The letters which have to go up have gone up, which have to come down have come down. Okay, the fourth element is known as spacing in writing. What is the space between the words? Now, we have heard many people saying, it should be one finger size. Now, whose finger it should be? Is it teacher's finger or the little one's finger? So the right way is, or the scientific way of spacing the word is to keep one letter between each word. If you want, you can keep two also, but maintain that consistency in spacing as well. If you see the slide here, the child is, very inconsistent when it comes to spacing. Here, there is a lot of space, but it is consistent. So maintain a single style, one letter spacing or two letter spacing. Last element is known as the speed in writing. Now, what do I mean by speed writing? See, everything, all these 5 elements are important. But if you have speed and rest of the previous elements are not there in the writing, then it's of no use. Also, all previous 4 elements are there, the letter is done properly, the spacing is there. But if it is of no speed, the child will not complete the paper in those given time. So it's very important to have speed, the given speed also in writing. Now, for what is the right speed for each kid? Now, what do? We divide the speed category in grades. Say, for example, if the child is studying anywhere in grade 1 to grade 4, the number of words should be 10 to 12 per minute. So if the child writes 10 to 12 words per minute in grade 1 to grade 4, that is the good speed, what we say. Now, the child who is in grade 5 to grade 7 has to write 15 to 17 words per minute. And anyone in grade 8 to 10 should be able to write 25 to 30 words. And anyone above grade 10, 11, 12, adults, teachers, anyone, approximately 35 words per minute. So that is the right speed for each kid. Now, how to increase kid? Before the session, somebody asked, one is, by giving good muscle strength, good exercise. Second is, what connectivity you are following. Definitely, as I said, cursive writing gives a better speed because you're not lifting your hand. And third, one more technique, what we teach our kids is known as memory, registration, and recall. Now, what do I mean? Like, for example, if the child is copying something from the blackboard or the whiteboard, it is not that child will, say a child in grade 1 has to write a word called apple. So the child will not write, say, A and then write A, P and then write P. No, the child will see the word, register in the mind, and while writing, recall it. Similarly, the children in the higher grades, if they have to copy a sentence from the board, they will read the entire sentence, register in the mind, and recall it on the paper. And that way, you reduce those, minimum fraction of seconds. And by the end of the, paper, you utilize the time wisely. So these are simple tips and tricks, when it comes to have good speed when it comes to your writing. So I hope, you all are clear, with those 5 scientific elements. Now, one important tip is to remember is to maintain consistency and practice. Writing is a skill, just like you're driving, swimming. Initially, when you learn driving, consciously you have to make that effort. Or say, for example, swimming. Now, kids are here, I will talk about swimming. Consciously, you have to make that effort. But after some time, by continuous practice, automatically, you get that speed. Automatically, you get that strength. Similarly, when it comes to writing, consistency is the key. Practice it, with full devotion and, your interest for a couple of weeks and couple of months. Automatically, you will get the strength and the flow in writing, the speed in writing, and it will be very easy for you to answer the exam, especially for the ones who are answering board exams. It will definitely help. So I wish you all the very best, and thanks a lot for listening to me. Over to you, Naeed, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, my dear friends, the little angels, everybody, what Roshni ma'am told right now, I will give you a time frame also. If you will practice consistently for just 8 weeks, it will become a permanent shift change in you. How many days, how many weeks you have to do? Can anybody unmute and speak?
8 weeks.
8 weeks, ma'am.
Very good.
8
And,
weeks.
and you are designed not to be consistent. You are designed for procrastination. How many of you know what is procrastination? Like you don't feel like studying. Yes or no? How many of you feel like studying? Be honest.
Me.
Yeah, you are a miracle child. Okay?
Sometimes.
Because understand your brain, my dear children, if you don't feel like studying, it is natural. You are designed for procrastination. You are designed, you don't want to do anything where energy is going. You love playing, yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So we have
Yes,
to
ma'am.
make,
Yes.
we have to make the study a game. But first, do you feel that your parents' brain is different than your brain? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you so much. So there are
Yes.
parents in this session. I am also a parent. Roshni ma'am also is a parent. Devanshi ma'am is a parent. There are many parents here. Understand, you are iPhone 15. 15 is the last one or 16?
16, ma'am.
16.
16.
Somebody whispered 16. So everybody, you can unmute and speak because this is your session. The more you are having the camera on and you are participating, you will feel the change and this value reaching you. Otherwise, it will come from here and it will go out from here after the session. I want this to go inside you so that you are a new you. If you are a new you, you will be able to have a new view. And if you will have a new view, you will be able to get new actions and new results. So you are iPhone 16 and your parents are iPhone 3. Scientifically, your brain is very fast. So you need to learn how to make your brain more calmer. So exam time, I will do the session a little quickly, my dear friends. So just help me in this to take it forward. See, the important thing is your parents are doing everything, paying the school fees, tuition fees, hobby fees. They are spending so many years, 12 years, you will go in school, then college, giving you all books and apps. And if you will see the system, can you see this? The world has changed. Earlier, how 100 years back the place was and now how it is. Can you see, all of you, how television was earlier, now how it is? So much change you are seeing. Do you know the changes? Earlier there was a phone. I don't think any of you children have seen this phone. Only I think the parents must have seen 100 years, like a few years back. And now the mobile is there. Now we have emails. Earlier we used to have like this. So can you see, so many changes have happened, but the school system is same. You are supposed to write the exam. So when you are supposed to write the exam, even if you know everything, and on the day of the exam, you forget or you get fearful, it has gone. How many of you agree that and you feel so stressed? Is exam easy or is it a challenge? Like you feel fearful, you feel self-doubt. Do you feel doubt, self-doubt, fearful, how it will go? Do you feel restless? Do you feel butterflies in your stomach? Yes or no? Yes? Yeah. Yeah. So now I want to tell you, my dear students, all of us here are human beings. So we are actually a personality who is giving the exam. Personality is the way we think, the brain, how we use, and how we feel, the heart. Okay? This creates the reality. Can you see some children are really not bothered in the exam while some students are so serious during the exam? Yes? You can unmute and speak. Yes? Does this make sense?
Yes.
You are like a
Yes.
personality. Will you remember this? So you need to know who you are, because we are just I can divide all of you, including me, into 4 types. One type is casual. Oh, we will see exam. Okay, I will do. Someday I will do. Today I will do. Tomorrow I will forget. This is type 1. So if you are type 1, it's okay. You need to build the consistency which Roshni ma'am was sharing. Now there is a type 2 who hates making mistakes, wants to do everything so perfectly. Who is here this way? And you don't want to make mistakes. So your speed lessens when you are writing the exam. Yeah, we have one person here. Thank you for being so honest. Yeah, another hand. So with you people, you have to understand how to give up this perfection and how to speed up your handwriting. This is where you have to put little stress. Little, which is positive stress. Now, the third personality is very sensitive. If the parent will say anything, this type 3 will feel upset and will not be able to study, will not be able to give exam. If the teacher will say something, we become very emotional with the feedback. Type 3. Is there any type 3? So this person is totally mood driven. During the exam, you need to take care of your mood. Anybody here? Yeah, 1%. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. And the fourth, one more thumbs up has come. Thank you. You will be in any of the 4 personality. So you need to check with your own self, spending more time with us, who you are, and then you can work on yourself, because this will help. The number 4 personality is strong personality. You don't bother for the exam, whether the exam is going to go good or whatever. You are chillax. Chill is chill. Anybody here? It's like exam is like a normal exam. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. And do you love challenges also? Do you love challenges also?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. These are the strong-willed people. Because, my dear children, little angels, you are, everybody, just get this. Understanding this is so important. You are 50%, 49% your father and mother, the genetics. And you are 51% the environment. So, I will give you some easy tips. Everything is your energy. And I will give you some trackers which you can easily follow. I will not give much information, but I will give you few tips which will help you. First tip is, do you feel like low in energy, fearful, little anxious during the exam, how the exam will go, whether my paper will be good or not? This is a common everybody would be experiencing. Yes, yes. Is it true, my dear friends? So here I will give you a tip. Yeah, I saw one thumbs up. Yes, another one. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody becomes very anxious during the exam day because you don't know what question is going to come. So the first tip is raise your energy. So there is an energy chart. Roshni ma'am, if you can please share to Meenal ma'am, she can pass on to her group. We have shared in our group. And here we will do a simple exercise for just 1 minute. You are requested, my dear little angels, to follow the leader. Now, who is the leader? Your teacher in the school, your parent. Right now, I am the leader. So we will do one exercise and we will see. You just need to get up and you need to just follow what I am doing. I am just going to do for 1 minute. Are you ready, all of you? Then I will give you this music.
The room is on fire. Follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. Follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. Follow me. Follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. Follow the leader, 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 follow the leader. Hands up, down, up,
Do with me.
down, up, down, up,
so much. How was it? How was
Ma'am,
it?
it was very energetic.
Yeah. So each one of you, join any yoga, join any exercise, because body and mind are connected. You can even join any sport. Some of you must be doing swimming, some basketball. Here I would love to include one sport. Any child above 4 years of age can do it. It's two games, the carom board and the chess. Okay? See, I'm breathing fast, okay? Was it fun? Now, whatever I taught you has scientific reasoning. Because, what is this?
Mirror. Ma'am, it's a mirror.
Mirror.
It's a
Mirror.
Thank you. Thank you. You have mirror at home?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yes.
Very good, very good. So, your external world, your outside world where you are appearing the exam is actually a reflection of your inner world. How you feel about yourself. So what you have to do, my dear friends, here is very scientific. The water, you carry water bottle to school.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
you have to charge this water bottle with saying, I am good enough. I will type and send you, okay? Or you will get it. I am worthy. Actually, you have to look at the mirror and you have to speak to your own self. I am worthy. You can say I am a champion. Or you can say I am confident. I am a winner. Any three things. You have to choose the sentence with your parents. Okay, is it simple? And you have to bless this water. The water has memory. And when you will drink this water at home, in school, go to Google and check it. There will be placebo effect. And you will perform very well in your exam. Everything which I am teaching you right now is scientific. Is this simple? Second thing which I told you, the mirror and this water. Is this simple, easy? Yeah. Now the third thing. The more the exam stresses, in stress, the brain lacks oxygen. In anger, in fear, the brain is lacking oxygen. So now I will teach you how to make your brain powerful. So what you have to do, simply, okay, everybody please switch on your camera. I'm here to meet you. If the camera will not be on, how will I meet you? I'm feeling little sad. So if you can please switch on the camera, I would be feeling so happy to meet you. Thank you. Thank you. My dear little friends, you are here in the right room because you are going to give this exam. Just follow these techniques which Roshni ma'am has given, which I have told you, and the last technique which I'm sharing with you. Do it. It is powerful technique. Anybody please answer. You breathe from your left nose or your right nose?
From both the nostrils.
From both.
Ma'am, from both.
Both, ma'am.
Okay.
We breathe from both of our nose.
Okay, when
Both
you
of
are
our
in
nose.
tension, at that time, which nostril do you breathe?
Ma'am, left one?
No. Very good try.
Right.
I love. You should
Okay.
participate. You should try. Don't feel whether it is right or wrong. It is actually the participation which matters. If you will
Ma'am,
not
both
go
are
and play, yeah. When we are in tension, because you are a little human being and I am a bigger human being in size. Okay? But our physiology is the same. So you have to breathe with left nostril. So we will just do this. I will give you this music also. The people who will DM us, we will give this music to those we will share in the WhatsApp. So just give me 1 minute. I'm teaching you left nostril breathing. When you will breathe, your stomach will go out. And when you will breathe out, your stomach will go inside. Is this easy?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so when I will put my hand up, very simple. Oh, it wants you all people to dance more. Okay, your brain will relax and you will be able to memorize more. Because this breathing is connected with the Krishna brain, with the moon brain. Okay? Can everybody do with me? Close your nose, right nostril. Belly breathing, belly breathing. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can close your eyes. This is a 3-minute breathing, my dear children. And you will see results. I guarantee you results because everything which I've taught you is very scientific, proven. And before the exam, if you will do left nostril breathing, your tension, your fear will go. Also carry the water in your water bottle. Now, the fourth thing, please allow me, this is the bonus thing I want to give you. Are you ready for this bonus surprise?
Yes.
You will say yes, then only I will tell you the secret.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Now, there is human kitchen, there is devil's kitchen, and there is God's kitchen. Can you tell me devil's kitchen, some food items from devil's kitchen?
Junk food.
Oh, can we clap for him? Wow, excellent. This is devil's kitchen. And human kitchen?
Opposite of it, healthy food.
Just name one recipe or something.
Healthy
Where do
and
we
junk
get
food both,
Burger.
right?
Burger.
Ma'am, broccoli.
Yeah, where do we get this food? Do we get in market?
From plants.
Yeah, plants, but do we get it market or home? Who cooks this food?
God's
Market.
market.
Human kitchen, human kitchen.
Humans cook it.
Yeah, very good. Good try. So who cooks for you? Ankit.
Mother.
Yeah, mother. Mostly the mothers are cooking.
Mother.
Can we really thank our mother each time when she gives you a meal? Can you really thank her? Now this is human
Yes.
kitchen. So, but I am requesting you to try, experience, experiment during your exam time, God's kitchen. So God's kitchen is fruits, raw fruits, vegetables, and dry fruits. Eat, have them in your portion, and you will see a memory shift. Now I will show you, I have given you some easy things, okay? Now be ready. Everybody, now be ready because I am going to show you. Now here our children are there, okay? So please, the children who are in smaller classes, please try to focus here. So you have to actually have trackers like these. How many times you have read the chapter? Can you see there are some columns here? Can you see? Yes? You have to unmute and speak.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is an exam tracker. You have to see whether you have done the oral revision or not. You have given this oral test to your parent or to your tuition teacher or with your friend. You have to see that. Then there is a written also, rehearsal. Because just studying is not enough. If you will revise, you will remember. Everybody say revise, remember. Unmute and speak.
Revise.
Revise,
Remember.
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 Revise, remember.
Yeah. Revise, remember. So there has to be not only a study plan, but a revision plan also. And the more you will make some mind maps of your chapter, the brain is visual, you will learn fast. So was this okay, good for each one of you? Did you like these tips?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
You are
Yes,
going to do
ma'am.
it from today? You are going to do it from today?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, these were very easy practice because my dear lovely students, actually during the exam, this is the situation of students. Can you see this? This is
Yes,
the
ma'am.
real situation. How children feel during the exam. Oh, what do we do? And parents are like this. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. We are also enjoying the session, okay? There's nothing wrong because parents are also in stress. They love you. So can you see this is the real experience of children during the exam? And that is why Roshni ma'am has given you some tips. Even some children, they have reported neck pain while studying posture. Do you see children, your friends, using mobile like this sometimes?
Yes,
50-50.
Yeah, can you see? You have to tell them. Because if the eyes will not be able to focus, how will we perform? So now there is a chance for you people to work with me, Dr. Nahid Khan. I was running my own kindergarten school for 15 years. So 14 days, we will work on the trackers. We will do some mental more exercises. Some revision trackers would be in place. We will give you a WhatsApp support for this. We will also give you 3 reminders daily during the exam, wherein you will be really motivated to do well. Now, Roshni ma'am, he is also offering more exercises. He will be teaching you. She will be sharing the videos with you. And she has very good worksheets. Even I would be giving you a Zoom call, 30 minutes free of hypnosis, which is a meditation, which will make you relaxed and a champion. And even Roshni ma'am will give you a 30-minute Zoom call. She will also give you 100 dirhams discount in her next a full handwriting development program she has. Now both of us have this very expensive course, 1000 dirhams, 1000 dirhams, which is almost I have added the hypnosis session also. This is so much. But today, both of us are ready to work with the students who want to work with us for coming days in just 299 dirhams. So can I request Ayan to please share the link? You can copy this link. And Ayan, you can please share your number also. Ayan, are you there? So today we want to help you, but when we pay attention. When we pay premium attention. So working with two coaches, can you copy this, my dear students? If any of you want to work with Roshni ma'am and me, we are just asking you a little energy exchange so that we can work with you. I am going to work with you for 14 days. And here there is Ayan's number. You can also connect with us on this number. Just save the details because here we would be working on your handwriting and brain. And you are with professionals. Now I want you to ask us questions. These are links, my dear friends, wherein you can join me. Roshni ma'am, you can also post, please requested to post the link so that all the students, can you please put it here? You can join here immediately. Thank you so much. Somebody is giving heart. So if you loved the session, my dear students, the last link is a feedback link because we will be conducting this session again next month, once in a month. So we would like you to give us, with our names mentioned, a review so that we can really post it or share it with other students. And the students who are going to post this, we are in return going to give you the breathing music and the energy dancing music for your energizing, and also the water recharging video. How to do it. Your mother can see that and she can help you in that. You will get 3 things if you will copy this link and you will give us a 300 words review with Roshni ma'am's name, as this is like going to help us to help more students. So did you like the session? How many out of 10, how much did you like the session? Give me marks. $1 million. Oh God. 65 out of 10. Everybody please write Roshni ma'am's 10 out of 10. You can speak also, my dear friends.
Hi, Doctor. Shifali here. Shifali here, Emirates co-founder, along with Miss Meenal. Miss Meenal left. I would like to thank all the children over here, and especially to you and Roshni ma'am. I was throughout the session, and oh my God, it's so amazing, really. Thank you so much for benefiting our children. Due to some technical error, I'm unable to switch on my video. I was just trying it out, but some technical error happened at my end. I can just simply say one word, or you can say, can't summarize this into one word, but I'm just saying mesmerizing. That's all I can say.
This is your lovely heart.
So,
And we would love to do a face-to-face session also in due course, like having, it will
definitely,
be
ma'am.
certainly free of cost. But my dear students, this is really so much love which I am seeing, and I am really thankful to you and I'm blessing you. And I would love you to continue this journey, because this is really an amazing journey, because teachers are really helpers. So any question you want to ask both of us, very specifically for exam, just let me know. Ask anything about your friends. If your friend is dealing something, what happens during the exam? If you want to ask anything, please ask, or if you want to share anything, this is an open forum now. Ask us. So what are you taking away from this session? Can somebody of you answer? What are the new changes in you, which your parents will see from today? Please unmute and speak so that I know that really the value which you got is true or not.
I think so, ma'am. The session was so clear that kids are not left with any questions. They are just grasping the energy what you all three have given over here, and they are processing the information. So when the sessions are already clarified in their mind, and then only the question doesn't arise. And I think so in between all the children had asked the questions as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Somebody has asked, what about not having motivations to study? So, Roshni ma'am, you can please answer this in 30 seconds, and I will also answer in 30 seconds.
Ma'am, I have a
First and
question.
foremost, you know,
I mean,
when
no,
you
I-
Yeah, we
I
will
would
give you a
tell
chance.
motivation,
Just wait after Roshni ma'am, and
I would say, you
and we
know,
will give you
go
chance.
for the subject that you like. Now, when you don't have that motivation, go for the subject that you like. That is one thing. Second, you know, if it is really boring, write and learn. These two tips I would like to give.
Very good. So it is okay not to be motivated. So here you have to know yourself. What is your learning style? Whether you are an auditory learner, or you are a visual learner, or you are a kinesthetic learner, like you want to do and learn. Whether you are a musical child, you want to learn with music, or you want a very peaceful space to learn. So it is not about you only. 51%, if we will change your environment and your five senses, your touch, your taste, like having something a good to sip, drink while you are having, you are studying, and keeping some good things around you, a good stationery. For my case, these are flowers. Can you see? This is making my mood because science, I will give you science also. Thoughts, moods, feelings, and your emotions give your actions. So when we will work here, you will have study action. And with this study action, you will get result. I hope this answered your question. Thank you. Somebody was asking.
Yes, ma'am, I wanted to tell something.
Yeah, tell us.
I will change my position in writing and the positioning of the book.
Very good. Very nice.
What is your name?
Muhammad Aman Hashim.
Yeah, Muhammad Aman. When your word has power, when you are saying, declaring, sharing, the words have power. The words create the world. So you have done this first step. Very good. Now, how about studying really hard for exams but not getting anxiety during the exam and forgetting everything you have learned? Okay. So it's okay not to have anxiety. We will also, Naman, we will give you a chance. It is okay not to have anxiety, because anxiety is actually because of fear and self-doubt. When you will have more knowledge and more regular consistency, which Roshni ma'am was saying, you will remember. How you will remember? I don't know who has written this question. When you will have revision plan, when you will breathe, do these new changes which I have taught you, when you will do this water recharging, because this will have placebo effect in you. Google and see what is placebo effect. And water has memory, my dear children. When you will join any physical activity, your brain and your body will work in coordination. Because with junk food, the body is not getting the right nutrition and the right energy. And the body needs fuel. Your brain needs more fuel. Does everybody know this? That your brain has more cell than your whole body? Just check on Google. Thank you. I can give you only a glimpse right now. And Naman, you wanted to ask some question?
Ma'am, no, like when you said anxiety, like while giving exams, while I raised my hand. No, like I did not like wanted to ask a question. Like
Yeah. So this was written by you, is it?
no, ma'am, no, ma'am.
Okay. So Naman, I will give you one more tech. You don't have anxiety or you have anxiety?
Ma'am, I have sometimes while giving exam.
Everybody has anxiety, and the anxiety comes because of fear and self-doubt. So when you will do this mirror exercise, that you are good enough, and at cellular level, your body will feel that you are good enough. You are a champion. You are confident. Right now, you are doubting. Chances are there that you are doubting yourself. And it is, Naman, not about you. Please, I want to share 95% of human beings, adult and small. See, you are a small human being. We are big human being. We deal self-doubt. Even your parents have anxiety. So what happens in anxiety? Let me share with everybody. Our brain forms some images, which are negative images, when you start feeling anxiety. So these images give a message to whole body that a tiger is there in front of us and we need to fight with the tiger or we need to run away. So at this time, you need to work on the breathing, and with your body, you have to process the anxiety, the emotion. This is emotional processing. How you can do is, I will work on you. Naman, where do you feel anxiety? Which part of your body?
Ma'am, like sometimes the brain and sometimes like the heart.
Heart. So what happens in the heart? Does it feel
Ma'am,
heavy or it
ma'am, it's
pumps
like
more?
it's like beat fast.
Okay.
It beats fast.
Very good, very good. You are helping so many people and you can share this technique with other children also. Naman, can you show your right hand? Okay. Just whenever your heart is breathing faster, put your hand here on the heart. Put it.
It's straight.
Very nice. How do you feel when you
Ma'am,
are experiencing?
it's like calm and sometimes like when I'm giving exam, it's like fast, like I'm like sometimes scared.
Yeah. And here mostly the people who are here, they have experienced it. Even I have experienced. So when you put your hand here, you are actually connecting with your anxiety, that anxious body. And then I have told you few golden words. I am good enough. I am worthy.
Yes.
I am confident. You can also say, and there is a champion meditation also. Just stay in touch. Whenever we are doing any session, be with us because every time we will share something new. So you will learn.
Yes.
You cannot learn in one day. This is actually a journey. Roshni ma'am, would you like to add anything here?
Yeah, I think when there is anxiety and all, it is first and foremost, it's very important to feel that, I'm confident and also feel that, yes, I will remember everything I have studied. First and foremost, definitely the study part, the revision part, everything is required. Without that, you definitely cannot, go and answer the exam. But in spite of doing that, we do feel, that kind of pressure or tension. Now, if there are parents here, I'm not very sure how many parents are there. If the parents are there, first and foremost, they can step forward and, give that confidence to the child. Yes, you will do well. And, the water technique or the water, therapy, what she did, you can follow that And foremost, give the assurance to the child that you are with them, no matter what, you are there with them. I think that will give them more confidence and to face it, with courage and confidence. And it all comes as a practice. Definitely, it will not come, today, tomorrow, your exam, and today. No, it definitely needs practice to both us parents and the kids. As she said, it's a journey. It's a journey, and we need to take that step by step. But I think as parents, we can instill that kind of confidence, saying that yes, whatever is there, please do come and tell me. I am there for you.
So
Was
everybody,
I audible?
yes, you were audible. It was a lovely share. My dear students, this is a journey. Continue your journey because we still have so much tips which you can do. And also, last thing, exam is nothing which is going to decide actually your future. Exam is actually a game, a play. You have to give your best shot. You have to enjoy it. That's the way. Because you attach yourself with the result, the marks. That is why you are having fear and anxiety. When result is there, then Naman is a good boy. When marks are less, Naman is a bad boy. Nahid is a bad girl. I will take my name. When marks are good, so don't attach yourself with marks. Attach yourself like playing it like a game. You can do combined studies with your parents, with your tuition teachers, also with your friends. So thank you so much for everybody who is here. Do stay connected with us. We look forward working with you because Roshni and myself, we both love you. Thank you so much. God bless you. We are ending the
Thank you so much.
session now. Thank you.
Thank you
See
so
you
much.
next month.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks a
you.
lot, and
Ma'am.
especially for those who attended till
Thank you,
last.
ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.